Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving deep into what I think is the one skill that truly separates great product marketers from the rest: mastering cross-functional teamwork. Seriously, it's the engine behind every single successful product launch, and we're about to give you the playbook.
And let's just start right here, because this quote gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? Your success isn't just about that brilliant messaging you create in a silo. It's really about how effectively you empower the entire organization to win right alongside you.
So, here's our game plan for this explainer. We're going to break down the core challenge every PMM faces. Then we'll introduce your key collaborators. After that, we'll walk through a tactical playbook for alignment, cover some common pitfalls to avoid, and finally, show you how to become that truly essential connector on any team.
Okay, let's get right into it. To really understand how to work with other teams, we first have to set the stage and get a handle on the unique and, sometimes pretty tricky position you're in as a product marketer.
You know, people often describe product marketing as the glue, and it's for a good reason. Your role is so central. You're like the connective tissue that holds the entire go-to-market engine together, making sure that what the product team builds actually translates into wins for sales and real value for customers.
But here's the rub. Here's the paradox that really defines the PMM role. You have this huge responsibility to align everyone, yet you have absolutely zero direct authority over them. You can't just assign tasks to the sales team or dictate priorities to product.
And that right there is the million-dollar question, isn't it? This is the central challenge we're going to solve today. It's the real art of product marketing, and it all starts with deeply, truly understanding the people you need to work with.
So, let's start building the answer to that big question. We're going to map out all the key players you'll be working with day in and day out. Because, let's be honest, you can't influence what you don't understand.
Okay, this slide, this is basically your cheat sheet to empathy. It's so important. Take a look at the sales team, for example. What do they care about? Hitting their quota and handling objections. So you don't just add value by throwing some messaging over the wall. No, you add value by giving them the competitive battle cards and intel they actually need to win deals. This table is your key to figuring out what each team really values.
All right, now that you know the players on the field and what makes them tick, it is time to give you the playbook. These are the practical, real-world tactics for building the alignment and, just as importantly, the trust you're going to need to succeed. These 4 steps are your foundation. It all starts with shared goals. I mean, think about it. If you and the sales team are both measured on improving the win rate, you're instantly on the same team. From there, you build a rhythm with regular meetings, you learn to speak each team's language, and you keep everybody on the same page with clear, accessible docs.
And this slide right here brilliantly illustrates one of your most powerful roles. You are the translator. You take engineering jargon like real-time sync and you turn it into customer value they can actually understand, like instant updates. You take objections from sales calls and translate them into valuable input for the product roadmap. This is where you create clarity out of chaos.
Hey, remember that core challenge we talked about? Having all this responsibility with no authority? Well, this is how you solve it. Influence isn't a title they just give you. It's the trust you earn over time. Every single time you hit a deadline, every time you share credit for a win, every thoughtful question you ask, that builds your credibility and makes people want to work with you.
Okay, so knowing the playbook is one thing, but you also have to know the traps that can completely derail all your hard work. So let's look at the most common collaboration pitfalls and, more importantly, how you can dodge them.
What's so powerful here is realizing that every single one of these common pitfalls has a proactive fix. See the pattern? If you keep getting brought in at the very last minute, don't just get frustrated, get yourself invited to the product road mapping meetings. The solution is almost always to get involved earlier and with more intention. So let's bring all of this together. The goal isn't just to be a good coordinator who shuffles information between teams. The real goal here is to evolve into an essential, influential leader who actually drives the strategy forward.
All right, this is your immediate action item. After this explainer is over, just take 10 minutes. I want you to write down your key partners and what you believe their #1 goal is for this quarter. And hey, if you don't know, Well, your first step is to go ask them. This simple exercise is the starting point for everything we've talked about.
And let this be your ultimate takeaway. Your power as a PMM doesn't come from your title. It comes from building bridges, creating clarity, and aligning every single team toward a shared vision. Your job isn't to be a commander, it's to be a connector. So the only question left is, who are you going to connect with first?